The dark web's cultural mythology is built on a specific terror: whispers of lawless red rooms and professional cartel hitmen operating in the shadows. In early 2016, the Besa Mafia platform materialized to capitalize on this macabre folklore. Its administrator, known only as Yura, built a site designed to turn these urban legends into a profitable reality. While the services were visceral, the site's design was shockingly mundane. It functioned exactly like a standard e-commerce platform, complete with user ratings and a target termination option in the checkout cart. For years, law enforcement and cybersecurity analysts dismissed the claims of dark web assassination markets. They were categorized as digital folklore, scams designed to separate the gullible from their Bitcoin. The Besa Mafia platform stripped the moral weight from murder, repackaging it as a frictionless, point-and-click commodity. Chris Monteiro, a researcher known as Pirate.London, saw through the syndicate's facade. He identified Besa Mafia not as a lethal organization, but as a sophisticated algorithm and a grift. Monteiro breached the site's architecture and extracted the underlying database, intending to expose the fraud to the wider internet. Yura's response was a terrifying escalation. He sent Monteiro a video showing a car being torched in his name, an attempt to project physical power into the digital realm. By orchestrating real arson to protect a digital empire, the scammers demonstrated they were a highly organized criminal syndicate. When Monteiro cataloged the database, he found a kill list. It was a ledger of hundreds of targets, all funded by real people paying real money to see their neighbors and family members dead. The data pulled from these servers reprofiles the dark economy. The buyers were not rival lieutenants or high-level criminals. The ledger listed a school teacher in the Netherlands, the registered nurse, and a local civil servant. The threat reached into ordinary teenage lives. 18-year-old Alexis Stern discovered her ex-boyfriend had sent her photo and home address to Yura, paying for her assassination in Bitcoin. The chat logs revealed a sterile, demanding tone. Buyers interacted like dissatisfied retail customers, messaging, "I need a pistol with a silencer." These demands were backed by real financial stakes. The Bitcoin blockchain's immutable records verified the intent behind every transaction. This market thrived on the bank accounts of ordinary citizens, with enough disposable income to pay for a death while sitting safely behind a screen. Journalist Carl Miller and a covert team initiated a shadow operation to warn the targets, when official channels were paralyzed without physical evidence. The intervention required making unsolicited phone calls to inform ordinary people that their lives had been assigned a monetary value. Most targets assumed the calls were elaborate pranks or phishing scams, unable to reconcile their lives with the information Miller was providing. Miller broke that disbelief by providing non-public operational intelligence scraped from the dark web, their exact daily routines, and the walking routes of their children. One woman laughed when told her husband had ordered the hit, desperately rationalizing that he would never inflict physical harm. While citizens locked themselves inside their homes, the danger remained real. The ultimate threat wasn't the fake hitman, it was what the buyers did when the digital assassin failed to appear. The grift had a fatal flaw. When the hitman failed to materialize, frustrated buyers took matters into their own hands. Stephen Allwine paid Yura thousands of dollars in Bitcoin to have his wife Amy murdered in their Cottage Grove home. When the digital assassin didn't show up, Allwine shot his wife himself. Public pressure and these real-world spillovers forced global authorities to adapt, using digital forensics to trace the blockchain and execute arrests. The illusion of the platform acted as a lethal catalyst, providing the psychological distance needed to push these buyers towards physical murder. The infrastructure of the dark economy is perpetually self-healing. When one portal is dismantled, a newly branded iteration captures the next wave of intent. International raids in early 2026 targeted fresh harm-for-hire portals, seizing illicit cryptocurrency from buyers who still believe the dark web offers absolute impunity. The definitive revelation of the kill list is that professional digital syndicates of assassins are a fabrication. Hatred and jealousy existed before the Tor network. The dark web simply provided a frictionless interface, removing the physical proximity usually required for violence. The individuals who populated the kill list are sitting at the family dinner table,